Hey guys, Oko here. Welcome back to our playthrough of Final Fantasy XVI. We're going to start things off. Oh, I thought it was Vivian, but it isn't. That tricked me. There's one quest that we want to just initiate while we're here in town. Oh, I think it's the girl that works in Mid's offices or bunker, whatever you call this little workshop.
I think Mid might need some help.
And we're going to be just moving on with the story stuff for today, I think. So this is actually a new guy, Owain, an engineer down here.
Here, Sid. Reckon you might be just the man to help me out of a bit of bother, if you've a mind to.
Let's hear it.
Well, it's about this alembic the chief's got me making. Lovely bit of kit it is. Bung in a solution you want splitting, and it will separate it out, just like that. Problem is, it won't always get rid of all the impurities. And with some of the stuff we need it for, that ain't good enough. Which is why I've been looking for something to filter the liquid we'll be cooking off. And that's where I was hoping you could help me out.
I imagine Ty could get some use out of this alembic too. Distilling medicines and the like. Alright, why not?
Proper job!
So what exactly do you need for this filter?
Nothing but bomb ash'll do, says the chief. Gave me a sample she'd obtained from the university stores. Couldn't believe my eyes. You pour the blackest blight water through it, and it comes out clear as a mountain stream. So, I did a bit of reading about where I might be able to get hold of some. And do you know what I found out? It's only the blimmin' bones of a bomb king. They leave them behind when they die, see?
I take it that's where I come in.
If you wouldn't mind. I saw a billet on the hunt board for one just the other day. Would have gone myself, but, well, fighting dirty great balls of flame isn't exactly my forte. You, on the other hand...
Alright. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you kindly. And a good hunting, eh?
Alright, well, I don't think I'm going to be able to do that one yet. Oh, what's that? Oh, that's just the hunt board. Well, okay, we can go to the hunt board, but I know it... Yeah. Sure. Yeah, we fought a bunch of bombs already. This is a bomb king. I guess it'll just be a little bit bigger and more dangerous. Let's see if we can take a quick look at that one. Oh. Ask about bomb sightings. Are you on the hunt for a bomb king, Kupo? If so, I have a billet that might interest you. So that must have been a new one that was just added. And it's a B, so it shouldn't be that hard. It's in the Croc in Sandbreck. I'm not going to read all that, but if you want to, there it is on the screen. Alright, so I guess that's all we needed to do. So, Sandbreck, huh? Wait a minute. The Dom? Is that what it said? Oh, the Croc. Yeah, so we can't do that anyway. Looks like there might be another quest here. So Sandbreck is up here, so it's one of these places. But we'll have to look into that later. Let me just take one last quick look at... Here. Okay, we're good. So... Wait, what's this? The reading table? No, there is another quest here. Someone is hanging out in what looks like the bridge.
Is that the thing Tomes helped to build?
the crystal too?
Joking.
Out here? Where are we trying to go here? What? Oh. It's this? A reading table. About Blackthorn. A bad feeling? What? Oh, it's a new note. About Blackthorn. Cheers for your help dragging Blackthorn out of the dumps the other day. Thing is, I reckon he's gone and thrown himself back in, judging by the droop of his jowls lately. So I'm thinking maybe it weren't just the leather what was on his mind. Maybe there's other demons jabbing their pitchforks into his privates. I know you're a busy bloke, but next time you find yourself free, maybe we could go and ask the old bastard what's got him so hot and bothered. Assuming it ain't just the forge. Sure.
Hopefully it's nothing. But I should speak to Blackthorn just in case.
Alright, another quest. Interesting. That came from this book. I wasn't expecting that. Looks like there's more, too. A bad feeling. Clive, something ain't right with the hound of yours. When it pleases your lordship, come pay me a visit.
What could be wrong with Torgor? He seemed well enough when I last saw him.
Wow, I had no idea these quests are here, so maybe we are going to be doing the hunts today, along with these quests. Off the record, I was thinking through the hideaway ledgers at Otto's behest and might have come across something that might need your attention, maybe. And by that I mean immediately! You know where I'll be from gout.
Trouble with the ledgers. Shouldn't he be asking Otto for help?
Wow, that's amazing. So there we go. There's a whole bunch of things now to do around town. So let's take care of those one at a time. Obviously, Karen is right down here. So we can talk to her first.
I got your note. You think something's wrong with Torgor?
So you can read. Congratulations. But I didn't say I were wrong with him. I said something weren't right. He's not been eating me treats. He used to love cracking the bones from Molly's boiled brown, but now he won't so much as look at them. Didn't like him. Which is why I'm of a mind that his mind's on something else. You've not been working him too hard, have you?
No harder than usual. Is that it, boy? Do you need a rest?
What was it he said he was? A frost wolf?
That's what the lawsman seems to think.
Then maybe this all has something to do with whatever it is that's woken inside him.
I suppose things have been different since Rosalith. Perhaps Hippocrates knows something.
Instead of everything, you mean? Perhaps.
Hippocrates, huh? Alright, let's see what he has to say. Something's wrong with Torgal, we gotta take care of it. Or poor Poocher.
Lawsman, I need to ask you about Torgal. Something's not right with him.
He isn't ill, is he?
I don't think so. But according to Lady Karen, he seems to have lost his appetite. Which is certainly a new development. She says he's hardly been touching his bones of late, and she believes it may have something to do with what happened at Rosalith Castle.
I rather think she might be right, though not about his appetite. All canids are instinctively inclined to crack open bones for the rich marrow that resides within, and I see no reason why a frost wolf should be any different. Accordingly, I suspect it is not a lack of appetite that afflicts Torgal, but a surfeit of it. If we assume that his newfound magics require additional nourishment to sustain, it may well be that the bones Lady Karen is accustomed to providing are no longer sufficient. Frost wolves, after all, habitually prey upon far larger animals, whose bones may yield altogether different nutrients. As to where one might find a suitable substitute, Some antelopes that graze the meadows of eastern Rosaria have been known to grow to a size more than double that of their lesser cousins.
I don't recall ever seeing any that large.
And little wonder. The oldest and largest such creatures rarely leave the safety of the highlands for fear of predators. The last elder antelope sighting I recall hearing about took place near Cressida, and that was long before the village was abandoned.
Even so, it seems like a good place to start.
Good hunting, Clive.
Alright, well, the next time we're able to go to Cressida, we'll look for those antelope, but we're not going to be able to do that right now. So let's talk to Blackthorn.
Blackthorn, do you have a moment?
Not really, no.
This won't take long. I just wanted to ask how you're getting on. August was worried about you, that you might still be doubting your craft, even after learning the trick of that cuirass. Is there something else weighing on your mind? Perhaps sharing your thoughts might help.
That bastard's like a dog with a bone. Still, you've got a keen eye, I'll give him that. He's just, well, Karen showed me something I've never seen before.
And that was?
A sword. An odd-looking thing with a single-edged blade. The metal itself wasn't anything to write home about, but fuck me, the edge on it. You could slice a man clean in two with a weapon like that, and he'd be halfway home before he even realised he'd been cut.
So that's what's troubling you?
They're not troubling me exactly. More distracting. Can't stop thinking, how do you get an edge that sharp? It's driving me mad.
And if you knew how to do it, we could arm the curse breakers with even better blades.
That's about the size of it, yeah.
I'll see what I can find out. Sharper swords are always welcome. And we can't have our master blacksmith being distracted.
You're a soft touch, you know that. But I can't say I'm not grateful for it. Good luck, eh?
Thank you. Let's see what Karen knows about this sword.
So we'll talk to Karen once again. Holy smokes, so much gossip, back and forth.
Well, Karen,
What you want? Out with it.
I want to know about the sword you showed Blackthorn. Single-edged and extremely sharp.
Running around after him again, are you?
I suppose I am, yes. But I need to help him find out how to work an edge like that. It's driving him to distraction.
Little wonder, I suppose. There's not many like that make it as far as the twins, and those that do go straight into private collections. Which made it nice and easy finding a buyer.
Can you tell me who bought it? Where is it now?
You think I tell people who my clients are? Suppose you're not likely to go nicking him off me, are you now? Fine. If you stop mooning at me like that. Lord Ignac's the man you want. Dalmekian bloke. Collects weapons and the like. And he's got more money than sense, which is why he's one of my favourite clients. Reckon he'll still be at the inn in Dalamil, where I left him.
Thank you, Karen.
Oh, and he's a touch eccentric, if you take my meaning.
I appreciate the warning.
Alright. Next time we're in Dalamil, we'll look for Ignic. So, up here is Gout.
Is that the thing?
Or Got. Not sure how you say his name.
Told me she was building a ship.
Clive, did you get my letter?
That's why I'm here.
Shh. I don't want to be listening.
Is this better?
A little. Listen, I've some bad news. It turns out the Hideaway may be slightly behind in its payment to certain lenders. And it's maybe my fault. But I swear to the goddess, I've thought I had the numbers square. Sadly, that square turned out to be more of a circle. 0, you might say. I can straighten it out, I swear, but it's gonna take some time, and I'm gonna need help keeping it from Otto.
Bit late for that, I'd say.
There you are! What a surprise!
So let me get this straight. You forget to pay our lenders what they're due, and instead of coming straight to me, you get Clive to come to you. And I hope he'll dig you out of the hole you've dug for yourself. Clive, the man in charge of the place you've been cheerfully trying to bankrupt. And you thought this was a cunning plan. Why? Well, who needs paying?
Oh, just Martha. And the dame. And, well, Lady Karen.
They're all women.
Only 500 talents.
We owe 3 of our most trusted friends 5 million gil.
Each. 5 million. Each. They lent us the bulk of the money we used to rebuild the hideaway, you see, and, well, I must have made some sort of oversight.
Those ledgers were my responsibility, and it was my decision to entrust them to you. This is my fault.
Do we have that much to hand? I can always ask my uncle.
No, we don't. And no, you won't. We've lightened Lord Rosfield's purse enough. After the king's ransom we had off him, he deserves better than to see our begging bowl. Besides, we'll need to learn to stand on our own if we're gonna make this work.
All right. But that doesn't mean you have to shoulder the burden yourself. Is there anything I can do to help?
There might be. How'd you fancy taking these to Martha and the dame?
Rocks.
Rocks, he says. Worth 1,000 talents apiece, these are. A little something Sid and I set aside for when times got lean. And I reckon 15 million in overdue debt probably qualifies. I just hope our associates' eyes are a bit more discerning than yours.
I'm sure there will be.
Should be me making the rounds, really. But you know how it is with this place. Orders to bark, arses to wipe, and all that.
I know. Which is why I don't mind going in your place.
Go. Do you know why I only gave Master Clive here 2 star rubies?
Because you'd rather Lady Karen killed me.
Because I'd rather Lady Karen killed you. Yes.
Well, I suppose this is goodbye then.
Don't worry. I'm sure Karen will understand.
Do you think so?
No, I don't.
Right, well, that initiates that quest. We got 2 star rubies. Looks like we'll have to deliver that to Isabel and 1 to Martha in order to make our 15 million. So is that everything that we can do here then now? I guess so. There's the hunt. Is the green mark there. So yeah, I guess that's it. So I guess there's only one thing left to do, and that's continue on. You can see the little markers around the world now where we're going to be able to do those quests. 1, 2, 3. But the story wants us to go here, so let's check out Latney's Cleft.
How are you feeling?
Better. Thanks to Taya.
I'm glad to hear it. And Torgal helped too. Didn't you, boy?
Alright, I like this team. We got a good group here. So there's... Take a look at the map, see what we're dealing with here, so we can... It looks like we're not going to be able to go this way. That's something for later. This looks like the Grand Canyon around here.
This used to be a trade route for merchants crossing the Scars, till the Republic laid a new road wide enough to let wagons pass, and all official traffic moved there.
Leaving this one for those living outside the law.
Indeed. I doubt we'll be the only outlaws on the trail today.
Let's look around a little bit. I wonder if... Oh yeah, we'll be able to go down there somehow, some way. There's a whole town down there. Oh, that's the way through those doors. Well, we were... have to look into that later. Hope we're going the right way. Yeah, we are. Sure would be nice if there was some monsters around here. Here's some. Leg eaters. Alright, who do we have here? John Sellsword.
Really? It's as bad as that? Oh, aye. There's trouble up ahead. And too much of it for us to handle.
I take it there's danger on the road.
What about this fearsome-looking fellow? You think he'd be equal to the task?
Well, no doubt. Assuming he's willing to hear us out. Well met, friend. My brother and I have been tasked with finding a merchant's missing cart. You seen it by any chance?
How does a merchant misplace his cart?
Oh, the man's a coward. When he thought goblins might come a-snarling, he ran, leaving his livelihood abandoned in the pass.
He sent the two of us to fetch it, but it's gone. Now, I'm not much of a thinker. But I know the work of thieves when I see it.
My brother's right on all accounts. And by my estimation, the bastards are lying in wait just down the road.
We may have seen our share of action, true, but we've not got the skill in arms to boldly brave an ambush.
You, however, have the look of a man who needn't fear a band of backwater ruffians. What do you say? Will you help us out? Chances are they'll come for you either way. But if you promise to lend us a hand, at least you'll pocket a reward for your troubles.
Sure.
Well, if I'm going to have to deal with them anyway...
We can help them.
You've clearly got a fine head on those broad shoulders.
We're lucky you came along. Now, hoping to make a heavy purse in Bocklad, our merchant friend loaded his cart with as much as it would carry. Reckon he won't be forking over the rest of our fee if we don't find those goods. So, while you're seeing to those bandits, you keep your eyes open.
All right. Just don't expect me to drag the cart out of there myself.
No. You can leave the cart to us. You just put an end to those bandits and point us in the right direction. You do that, we'll take care of the rest.
Right, that should be right on ahead here. This will be an easy one, I hope.
But if there are bandits lying in wait, I should probably take...
Look lively, you lot.
What's this?
Guests.
Desert Roses.
Bandits.
Scratch his eyes out. Desert Djinn. Die. Alright, we took care of those guys pretty quick.
That's them dealt with. Now, where's that cart?
Here we go.
Getting all of this out of here will be a nightmare.
Seems we've found ourselves the right man for the job, wouldn't you say?
Found the cart and didn't leave a single bastard breathing. Our merchant friend will be delighted.
And how exactly will he be getting his goods out of here?
You leave that to us. After all, it'd be wrong to make such a fine warrior haul cabbages to market.
You've done your part. And that's all you need to worry about. Here. It's been a pleasure. Now piss off.
There's no need to be so rude, brother. What if we want his help again next time?
Oh, what a couple of clowns. Alright, whatever. I'll take their money and just leave. They're probably up to something, but whatever. None of our business at this point, right? Let's just head on to our main target.
I see the Dalmex lag behind Rosaria when it comes to bridge building.
Ooh, another area with some amazing ruins.
The path continues on the other side.
The path continues on the other side. Is there anything down here? Let's take a quick little look. Nope, there's something. Magic dash. I guess that was it. Oh my god! Didn't even see these things!
This one.
Fallen Hunters. These things look neat. This one's a ball. Defense node. Oh, it cracked it open. Cool, that was fun. I like this little area to fight here. That was neat. A little bit of a hill. That was cool. See, I just wish there was more moments like that in this game. I guess we're going the right way. Yep, absolutely. Let's keep going forward. It's waiting for us up here. The final sin.
So this is Zemeckis.
The land of the gods. It's even more impressive than I imagined. I remember being captivated by the story as a child.
Long, long ago, man was overcome by avarice and challenged the gods in a bid to win their power. The final battle took place here, at these falls. Or so the legend goes. If anyone ever manages to plumb those depths, perhaps we'll learn if there's any truth to the tale.
That the gods emerged victorious and punished man for his defiance by visiting upon him two curses.
Dominance in bearers. To tell the truth, I always thought it strange that the dominants and their icons were deemed a curse. Back home, the dominant inherited the throne. They were admired and exalted, not spurned. Whenever I got to that part of the story, I always assumed there must be something I'd misunderstood.
You had a lot of storybooks, didn't you? In your room, I mean. When we were young.
The old legends were always my favorites. Epic battles between gods and men. Father encouraged me to read as much as I could. He thought it good for my education.
You really were a boy like any other, weren't you?
Just look at this place. It's enough to make you believe the legends are true.
I know.
We're not far from Boklad. The road will be busier up ahead.
And we'll have to keep our wits about us. Clive? Something wrong?
Nothing. It's nothing.
I see the reports are true, Father. You have surrendered the throne to Olivier.
I have. Emperor Olivier shall rebuild the Holy Empire of Sanbreque.
How is he to rule an empire? He is but a boy.
I shall advise him until he comes of age.
Father, please.
Or for as long as I am able. The empire we seek to build needs young blood to rule it, and I can think of none better suited to the task. There is other news, Dion. Hugo Kupka is dead, and Drake's Fang destroyed. The pillars of the Republic have fallen. Ere long, the Imperial banner shall fly over every city in Storm. And then, Valisthea. All shall bow before their Emperor.
Father, these are the words of a tyrant.
They are the words of a god. The Emperor whom I gladly serve. Great Greeker, made flesh. Return to your camp, Dion, and ready your forces. It is time to show the world the true power of Sanbreque.
Father. I find you much changed. Is this truly the path you wish to tread? Or are these the ambitions of another? Of Ultima, perhaps?
What nonsense is this? I speak my mind, and my mind only.
Though I do owe Annabella thanks for reminding me of certain truths regarding the nature of nations, of rulers, and of the divine.
You would trust the words of this traitress? She betrayed her country. She slew her husband.
You have ever been an invaluable servant to Sambrek, Prince Dion. I trust you will continue to serve your Emperor in the wars to come.
The canker! Silence! Insolent wretch! You will bend the knee. All else is heresy.
Sire, forgive me.
This audience is over. Come, your Radiance. The Rowena Syndicate awaits your pleasure.
Oh, not another meeting with silly old men. They're so boring. I'm hungry, Father. Can't we have luncheon instead?
Does it pain you that you will not inherit your father's throne?
I have suffered worse.
Count your blessings, Dion. For a base-born child to be chosen by Bahamut is miracle enough. You have risen high on his wings, but you shall rise no higher, lest your impure blood stain the throne.
What do you know of my blood?
All right, well, there was another incredibly long cutscene, but it looks like we can move around now again. So it looks like we're going to have a new area to discover here and explore in the Dominican Republic, but the Steppes of the Forgotten is the next explorable area, but it looks like we can move around the world again. So what we're going to be doing is coming back to this place, I think, in the next episode to start exploring the south. But now what I want to do is start moving around the world again and finish fulfilling these quests. So let's start with the one that took us back out here to Northreach.
There's talk at the glass
Let's take a look at the map. We need to go through the gates first. Whoops. We have to go in here.
Did you?
And then go down here.
I want to see.
Love this. Oh, this is the brothel. We're back here.
What am I going to do without Sweetwater and Olive Talk?
Isabel.
Milady, I come bearing gifts.
Gifts? Whatever is the occasion.
Star Ruby.
Oh my. Clive, you really have outdone yourself.
Otto asked me to give it to you. To settle the Hideaway's debt with the Veil. And to compensate you for the time it took us to do so.
You disappoint me, Clive. I thought you might finally be warming to me. Tell Otto he can keep his baubles. I tried to tell him as much the first time around. The man owes me nothing, nor does the Hideaway. My contribution to the restoration effort was made freely and willingly. It was the least I could do.
You once told me Sid did you a kindness. I'd like to do the same. Please, accept it. For my sake. And for Otto's. For all of us. For all you've done.
It is rather fetching, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Very well. Otto is lucky to have you, Clive. I doubt anything could ever replace his son. But you and the others at the Hideaway are the closest thing he has to family.
Otto had a son.
Long ago, yes. Sid told me Otto lost him when he was just a boy, and blamed himself for not being able to stop it. I don't know how it happened, whether there was anything he could have done, but it was clear that it weighed heavily on him.
I didn't know.
How could you have? I doubt anyone did. Besides Sid, I've never met a man more keen to bear his sorrows in stoic silence. An ill habit, given that both have always been surrounded by friends desperate to help them.
I'm beginning to see that.
Alright, so that checks that one off. Don't think there's anything else to do here. Nope. Now let's go over here to see Martha.
Clive, we weren't expecting you.
I wasn't expecting to be here, but it seems we still owe you a considerable amount of coin for your help with our rebuilding efforts. And though I doubt it's what you were expecting, we were hoping you'd take this as payment.
A star, Ruby? I can't accept this. It's worth at least twice what you owe me. More if you can find yourself the right buyer.
Think of the difference as interest.
Interest? If word got out I charged that much, no one would ever borrow from me again. Anyway, why are you the one here asking me about this? I'd have expected Otto. Bit much sending the Lord Marquis out to settle your debts, isn't it? The old goat working himself to death again?
Something like that. Most days I think he's the only reason the Hideaway's still standing.
Same as always, eh? Back when the place was nothing but a twinkle in the eye of a recently retired Lord Commander, word is he was the first one Sid reached out to. Probably knew that without his strong arm and level head, the idea would never get off the ground. Sid may have been the face of the Hideaway, but Otto's always been the backbone. And when Sid passed away, we were all worried that would be the end of it. That Otto would just give up.
His death was hard on everyone. But it must have hit Otto hardest of all.
But he didn't give up, did he? Quite the opposite, in fact. If I recall, he was the one who nominated you as Sid's replacement, and rallied the rest around you. I reckon what he saw in Sid, he saw in you too. And don't we all? Doesn't hurt that you're half as stubborn and twice as handsome, neither. That, and you keep good company.
I suppose I do. Go will want to know the stones were delivered.
So there we go. That one's taken care of. All we have to do is talk to Gout now when we head back home. Now it looks like another one of the quests is close to here. Not sure which one that is. Let's see, where is it? It's over there. I guess we'll take care of that one and I'll take a chocobo there.
But the Empire have dragoons.
Wait a minute. Yeah, this way. I'm getting a little turned around.
I love Martha like a sister.
Yeah.
Ready, go? Run like the wind.
all right.
I'm just going to ignore all of this. Just stick to the road. Let's take a look at the map. We gotta go back. Okay. Go back and take a left.
Well, it's certainly quiet. If I were a giant antelope, it would seem like just the place.
Alright, the giant antelopes. So here they are. I guess. Somewhere in here. Elder antelope.
Yeah, we'll find one bigger than that. You hungry, Torgal?
I thought it was supposed to be twice as big. Is that it? Oh, we had to kill all of them. I thought it was just the one. Okay, well, these are going down pretty easy, so let's just slay them one at a time.
This one. Sick him. Go, Torgal. Get him. It's over. Over here.
Almost done here. Is this the last one? Yes. So there we go.
Now.
Yeah, now.
Will it be enough, I wonder?
Time to eat some bones. Num nums.
I say that answers my question. Which means we owe the lawsmen our thanks. You're just a big puppy, aren't you? A very big puppy. You do know you can take that with you, Torgal. Lady Karen will be relieved to hear you've got your appetite back. Come on, boy. That'll feel good, boy.
Alright, well that does check another one off the list. So, what's next? I guess that's everything for here. So, now we will head down here.
People take notice of wealthy men. Shouldn't be too hard to track down Karen's collector.
Let's look around. I don't see any green markers. Oh, it's here somewhere. What am...
Now, Dusan, I know you're keen.
Oh, where did all the men go?
I'm lost. I don't know where to go. Maybe we'll go up this way. Oh, maybe he's...
The St. Drake's fang is gone. The whole mother crystal gone. What are we gonna do?
Oh, this is open now. This was never open before.
My reputation.
Interesting.
Ruined.
Calm yourself, Lord Ignac, I beg of you, before you do yourself a mischief.
Pardon the intrusion, but...
Out! Get out! I paid for these rooms so I wouldn't be disturbed. Leave me be!
Please.
God, what a whiner.
Allow me to apologize. His lordship is going through a difficult time. and he's never been fond of guests arriving unannounced.
Radim! Get rid of the filthy oaf this instant!
Very good, Lord Ignac. Would you mind stepping outside for a moment?
I'm sorry if I've caused you any trouble.
That? No. That's just how his lordship is. Though the morning's events have left him somewhat fractious. He has been dispossessed of his luggage, you see. The thieves also made away with a considerable amount of coin. Coin the innkeeper will soon be keen to collect.
I don't suppose a certain blade was among the stolen items. A single-edged sword. It was purchased from a merchant friend of mine.
Ah, you know Lady Karen. Yes, I'm afraid it was.
Then I'll retrieve Lord Ignac's luggage. But I have one condition.
You have but to state it. You are welcome to anything that is within my power to grant.
I want an audience with Lord Ignac. A few minutes should be enough. Then I'll be on my way.
A condition I would be a fool to refuse. Of course, you shall have your audience.
I don't suppose you saw where the thieves went.
I did not, no. Though some discreet inquiries made on his lordship's behalf mean that I know where you might find them. The bandit's bed. Every ill-gotten coin in Dalamon is said to pass through that disreputable corner of the Valcroy.
And that's where I'm heading.
I shall speak to Lord Ignac in your absence, and arrange for an audience upon your triumphant return.
That will be very kind of you.
Farewell, and best of luck.
Alright, well, let's take care of that now.
The finest fabric.
Not sure where we're gonna... Oh, it's way up there.
Fresh from the capital.
Let me just see that again. Maybe we should just go here. It doesn't make much of a difference. I'm just gonna jump on a chocobo and head to that spot.
Good girl. All right.
So it should be up this way somewhere. Let's take a look at the map. Yeah, we're heading perfectly in the right direction. Not sure why the quest thing isn't showing up. Maybe because we haven't prioritized it. Would be my guess. That's why we're not seeing the little green markers guiding us. Oh!
Time to fight.
More money. Oh no, desert roses. Here's another item over here. Oh, come on. Alright, let's take a look. So, we're basically right there. I guess it's right over here, these guys. Let's go mess with them.
Got company! Come on, lads, let's tear the bastard's head off! There's this one!
Too slow.
Yeah, this guy's got all the This is the innkeeper. This guy has a lot of hit points. He's the tough one.
This must be Ignac's luggage. Nothing seems to be damaged. All right. Let's get it back to Delamil.
I hear I have you to thank for the return of my effects. What shall I call you, my good man?
Wyvern. Glad to make your acquaintance.
A formidable name indeed. Well, Wyvern, I appear to be in your debt. Redeem here tells me you wished for an audience. Is that all?
A few moments of your time should suffice, yes.
You're a peculiar fellow, Wyvern. All right, speak.
Master Wyvern was wondering if you could tell him about a certain single-edged sword you recently acquired.
Oh, a true work of art, that one. Karen drove me hard on the price, but I would have sold her Radim here to get my hands on that sword. It was made in the Outer Isles, far beyond the Twins, and is used exclusively by the practitioners of a unique school of swordsmanship. They believe no combat should ever exceed a single strike, and hone their blades to such perfection that none ever does. Each sword is made for that one perfect stroke, and for that stroke only. They crack upon a second blow. There's a brutal sort of beauty to it, really.
But how do they hone such an edge?
Fine question. Why, they use a whetstone, of course. Whetstones, rather. A whole array of them, ranging from the coarse to the fine. 10,000 licks with the sharpening stone, then 10,000 more. But it is the final stone which lends the blade its legendary sharpness. A mineral quite foreign to this great realm of ours. And that is the key. The secret ingredient. Wyvern, it occurs to me that my little lecture is hardly equal to services rendered. Take this, together with my regards. The very stone of which I spoke, far rarer among collectors than even the blade itself, and a far more fitting payment.
Thank you.
Pardon the intrusion, my lordship. However, it is long past time we prepared ourselves to depart.
So it is. I am locked in bitter competition with a rival collector of curiosities. I am one step ahead of the unscrupulous scoundrel, but he is hard at my heels.
Are there many other collectors out there?
Too many to count, but only one do I consider my nemesis. Lord Byron Rosfield, and is a perennial thorn in my side.
I can imagine.
Farewell, Wyvern. May our paths cross again. Radim, we mustn't dawdle.
I think his lordship is rather taken with you, Master Wyvern. Thank you again for your assistance. Coming, my lordship. I'll be right there.
Trust Uncle Byron to find such an interesting rival. Now, let's see what Blackthorn makes of this whetstone, shall we?
So there we go. We got a whetstone for our troubles in that finishes up everything here, I believe. So we got to see a little more of the desert there. We still haven't seen this northern Velcroy desert. That's interesting. I guess we'll be getting to that eventually. And let me just check that. Looks like the map is all cleared of quests, so let's head back to the hideaway. So I'll talk to Karen first.
I noticed you and Torgal had gone off somewhere. Take him for a walk, did you?
You could say that.
So, Molly's leftovers weren't good enough, eh? That'll teach me for treating you like you're still a pup. All right, no need to shout. Now we know what you're after, I can see about getting some in.
Speaking of which, I brought one for later. Can I leave it with you?
Elder Antelope Femur. 5 of them.
You can, eh? I'm nice like that. In return, you can thank Tomes for me. The bloody know-it-all.
I was just on my way to see him.
I guess we're going there next.
Ah, Clive. Were you able to locate your quarry?
We were indeed, Lawsman. You pointed us in exactly the right direction. And Torgal's been a very happy hound ever since.
Very good, very good.
Lady Karen sends her thanks, by the way, for your part in solving the mystery.
Ah, but that reminds me. After your last visit, I found myself pondering Torgal's talents. Do you recall our conversation concerning Lady Jill's role in Torgal's transformation?
About how she somehow woke the power within him.
Precisely that. A reasonable conclusion, I thought, but one which raised certain questions in my mind. You see, the Fenrir of legend served Shiva and Shiva alone. And while the powers attributed to him are certainly impressive, the records imply they are somewhat different in nature to those you described Torgal as having used.
What are you suggesting?
That Torgal may be the beneficiary of more than one icon's power. Consider that in addition to Lady Jill, he has served as a loyal companion to you, your brother, and even the late Cid. In short, the icons hitherto near at hand, or should I say at paw, have been diverse and plenty, and that number has only grown as the realm's dominance have fallen to your sword. One can but speculate as to how all of this has affected Torgal.
He has seemed more fierce of late.
And if I am not mistaken, he will grow fiercer still. We are fortunate indeed to be able to count him amongst our allies and not our adversaries.
Oh, he's more than an ally. He's a friend.
Cavil's Fang. Slightly increases Torgal's attack potency. Maybe that's good. And then a Sharp Fang used in a bunch of them, 50 of them for crafting. Maybe we should equip that since we have Torgal with us all the time. I think I'll talk to Blackthorn next.
Sorry for the wait, but hopefully you'll agree it was worth it.
You learned something about that sword then?
I did better than that.
Sundered Whetstone.
A whetstone?
Yes. not one you'll find anywhere in Valisthea.
No wonder I couldn't get the same finish on the grinding wheel. One hit and all done, eh? Might not be so bad if all you ever fought were duels. Good luck on the battlefield. Your second opponent would be your last, no matter how good you were.
Even so, is there some way it could be used to give the curse breakers an edge?
I think so, yeah. With this whetstone and the right kind of steel, I could probably even make a twin of the blade that rattled me. But there'd be no replacing this little rock once I worn it down to a sliver. I reckon we get a dozen swords from it, if that. Swords that the curse breakers wouldn't know how to wield properly, and that would see them through a single fire piece. Nah, no point trying to copy that thing. Be about as much use as a wax anvil. But finishing our blades with a whetstone this fine, now that's something to consider. And what's finer than fallen masonry, eh? Or more hard-wearing for that matter. Just imagine it. Good Valisthean steel with an edge as sharp as any found in the Outer Isles. I won't make a copy, nah. I'll make something much better.
I'm sure the curse breakers will be delighted. Just don't push yourself too hard.
Don't you worry about me, sunshine. I've been working day and night since I was half your age, and I'll still be here when you're long gone. Hey, thanks, Clive. I mean it. I owe you one, August too. It's good to know someone's looking out for me.
You'll be happy to hear you said that.
And I'll see that my debt to you's paid. First new blade I make's got your name on it. You come and find me when you've got the materials.
All right. I will.
Excalibur design draft. Ooh. Necessary for crafting the sword Excalibur. Well, let's just... The Excalibur recipe unlocked. Well, we definitely want that, so we better talk to him and find out what's going to be required for that.
Clive. So, what'll it be?
So, where is it? Here it is, Excalibur. We're going to need the Grimalkin hide, a bomb and ember, which is from a monster hunt. Those first two are from monster hunts. And then another scarletite. Well, now I wish I'd kept the last one that we had, because we already had a scarletite. But I'm sure we'll get another one soon enough.
Anything else?
He cracked the crystal too.
So I guess now I'll head back and talk to Gout.
Mid told me she was building a ship.
Goat. Still alive, I see. So Lady Karen accepted the ruby.
Ah, about that. I tried my best, but she was just too stubborn to take it. She threw it right back in my face, in fact, and told me I could stick my stupid stone where the sun don't shine.
Karen refused payment.
I hope it wasn't something I said.
I'm sure you were as tactful as ever. Let me see what I can do.
Oh, wonderful. I hope you have better luck than I did.
Are you kidding me? Now we gotta go back to Karen? Oh, wow. Alright. Ah, God, so much back and forth. Fine, back to Karen. Let's see what she says. Now that we got another star ruby.
Lady Karen, Goat tells me you weren't happy with our offer. Would you prefer the debt was repaid in coin?
What debt? I don't recall lending any of you like me hard-earned gil. I may have tossed a talent or two in the Hideaway's coffers, but those were donations, and you can hardly call it charity if you go asking for it back.
Of course not. But one good turn deserves another, and our circumstances have changed. Surely you wouldn't shun the gratitude of a pauper who happened to have become a prince.
Oh, so you're a prince now, are you? Fine. But I'm selling it and taking what I'm owed, then you're getting the rest whether you like it or not.
Another star ruby.
Where'd you even get this? A decent trader might nab 1,000 talents for a star ruby. A canny one, meanwhile, might claim it were nicked from the belt of Sid the Outlaw himself and ask twice as much. Might be I already have a buyer in mind. Might be you even know her. A fine continental maid whose beauty's only eclipsed by a guile in commerce. You wouldn't mind, would you?
Not at all. Just be sure to tell her that it's always a pleasure doing business.
I hear you ended up delivering all 3 stones. Thanks to this lump. I sometimes wonder what I pay you for.
Speaking of which, I still haven't been paid last month's wages.
Oh, so you remember what's owed to you then? Get your ass behind that disc.
Right away.
Got you.
I've seen that before.
Yeah, yeah. Plenty of times. It was the only goblet Sid ever used. Either out of habit, or because the filthy soul couldn't be bothered to find a clean one.
I knew so little about him.
Like most people.
Martha and the Dame both seem to have fond memories of him.
Huh. I bet they do.
How long did you know Sid before he...
Before he died. 20 summers, give or take. Back in the day, I was a purser on a trade ship, which is where I met him. He bought passage to... I forget where. But having nothing better to do on the long nights, we set up drinking island rum till the morning bell dragged me back to my duties. Quit my post not long after that. On account of making a fine maiden's belly fat. But me and Sid stayed close, promising we'd one day sail the seas again. That was before fate stepped in and said she was having none of it. The magic woke inside my son soon after his first name day, and there was no hiding his knack.
Couldn't you and your family have...
My family were the ones who summoned the constable, wanted the monster taken away. I couldn't turn my back on him, forget what I felt, and I couldn't for the life of me understand how they could. Luckily, Sid was of the same mind as me. It was him who stood beside me when all I wanted was to tear the whole world down. Him who cried for me when I had no tears left of my own. Him who swore he'd do everything he could to stop it from happening again. And he was true to his word, too. Left the Royal Army once and for all. His ranks, his ribbons, gone. Just like that. Threw away everything he had. All to right a wrong that no one else had the courage to face. I knew then I'd follow that man to the ends of the earth. He was always too clever for his own good, was Sid. Saw the world for what it really was, while the rest of us were content to go along with the lie we were shown. And it can't have been easy, bearing that burden alone. didn't let it stop him. He never lost faith in what he believed was right. And that gave us faith in him. Faith he'd steer us true. So I swore to myself that I'd always be right behind him, ready to catch the stubborn sod if ever he should fall. But I couldn't even do that. Ignore me. Just the ramblings of a tired old man. Leave that lot. I'll tidy it up in a bit.
This is Sid's handwriting. Dear Otto.
I may be drunk, but I wanted you to know this place would be fucked without you. Love you, you grumpy old sod.
This note.
Hmm? What about it?
Sid was right. Without you, we'd all be lost.
He should have bloody well said so then. Just once. Before he went. But then, why would he? Him, or anyone? I'd only have told him to piss off. You're wrong, though. Both of you. It was never just me keeping the hideaway afloat. It was all of us. I just shoved people in the right direction. I barely seem to be able to do that anymore.
Would you rather go at the helm?
Well, maybe I've got a few more years left in me.
I'm going to hold you to that, Otto.
Before you go, Sid would have wanted you to have this.
But that's...
This'll do me just fine. Thanks for the ray of sunshine. I'll see if I can't pay you back.
Already have.
So there's another trinket for our bedroom. Sid's goblet. And a bunch of other trash loot. Right, well, the next most important thing that we need to take care of, I guess, is going to be that Bomb King. So let's just refresh my memory about where it was. This one's in the Velcroy Desert, Dalmekia. This one's in an empty hovel in Dalmekia. This one's in the Cattery in Dalmekia, so those three are all Dalmekia. This one is unknown. The Breaker of Worlds. It's an S, very difficult. And then this guy was in the Croc in Sandbreck, and we can transport there now. The Croc. Where is the crop? There's an area down here we haven't even been yet. Wow, that's surprising. Well, interesting. I don't know. Alright, I'll have to do a little research then and just figure out where this Bomb King is. I don't see this spot on the map. Oh, maybe it's down here. This hasn't been opened up. Interesting. So here we are back at the Dragon's Eyrie. We haven't been here in a little while, but there is one branching off path that we can go that we haven't been to yet, and that's where the Bomb King is. So let's just head down this way and look at the map here. We're going to be wanting to go down here. So let's basically just straight ahead. I'm just going to ignore things for now. So this is probably it, somewhere around here. Let's take a look, another look at the map. Yep, perfect. Let's go right through here. What's this? Raptor. This will kill. Alright, we'll go in here. The Imperial Chase. See how big it is. Ooh, it's really big. Wow. Heaven Hall. Pardon me. Let's check that out. Oh, there's the croc. Yeah, so there it is. It showed up. And there's the croc. So that's where the Bomb King is. But let me just investigate this Heaven's Hall first. Because it sounds neat. Wow, it's like a mansion? An old abandoned mansion. It's not what I was expecting. Bloody hides. Well, I guess there's nothing else to do here right now. Okay, let's get out of here. We'll be back, I think. They'll probably have something here if it's just maybe just a battle. This might be another battle arena for a monster hunt or something in the future. Let's go up this way and then head to the right. Is that here? Yes. Cool. Got a little area here with ruins. Valley Matter. What do we have here? What's this? Uh-oh. We knew it was you. Alright, here's the Bomb King. Let's take care of him.
What we have here. Greetings, Your Majesty.
It's getting big. King's Justice. He's split in two. Bomb Babe. Let's stick with the king.
Nice try.
Yeah, this guy's tough. I think we're doing alright, though. Ouch. Now we're doing better. Take that. Oh! Condition didn't work, so he's getting big. Whiten. I want to stick with the king. Boom. So there's a bomb ember, which I think, yeah. Gotta collect these items. Yeah, the ash is for the quest, but that bomb ember we just got was for the Excalibur recipe.
Let's see if there's any more.
So there we go. There's all three. Right, so that's everything.
He can fetch it himself.
That's right. Let's just take another little look around the area, make sure we're not leaving anything behind. It's fine. All right. So this ash was for the fellow that is down in Mid's
Mid told me she was
laboratory. There's really no faster way to get there than this. It's a long way to go. Alright, here we go, all the way down here. Let's see if he's happy with this.
All right there, Sid? How's that hunt for the bomb ash going?
I have it here.
That's the stuff. And plenty of it, too. Enough to keep the Alembic bubbling away for a good old while. You're a gent, Sid. Let nothing say otherwise. Right then. Let's get this contraption up and running. There we have it. The Telemon Alembic. And it works just like the chief said it would.
Very impressive.
Says the man who cut down a burning boulder. Speaking of which, I still haven't returned the favor.
There's no need. The good it will do for the hideaway is reward enough.
Don't be silly. Why don't you let me take a look at that bag of yours? The one you keep your potions in. Reckon I could work some magic on that.
What kind of magic?
Well, we happen to have isolated a substance in our test run of the Alembic that I reckon will make even the toughest leather supple as anything. Thought we might use it to breathe new life into old boots and the like. Save the hideaway a few gil. But I reckon if we slap a bit on your bag, it'll loosen it up enough for you to squeeze in a bottle or two more.
Well, it can't hurt to try, I suppose.
That's the spirit. Leave it with me. I'll only be a mo. Well, what do you reckon?
It certainly feels more flexible.
Right? Told you.
Thank you. I think.
No. Thank you for supporting Mid and the rest of us in our endeavors. Without you, we'd never have been able to discover wonders like that stuff I rubbed on your back. And I'm telling you, there's plenty more where that came from.
All right, there we go. Another quest, and I think we're probably going to be able to hold some extra potions then, which is nice. Wow, we leveled up from that. Treated potion satchel, necessary for increasing consumable inventory capacity. And black blood. There we go. Inventory increased, just like we thought. There we go. Went up a couple. Yeah, nice. Thank you very much. That was very helpful. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so I guess that's pretty much all of the little errands around here to do, right? Yeah, nothing else here and nothing else in the world. Let's just take a look. Yeah, so I think that what we'll just quickly do then is probably knock out those remaining monster hunts, which I think are all in the Dhalmekian region. So I'll probably just edit the next couple monsters together, just boom, boom, boom. But let me just double check the leaderboard here. Or not leaderboard, the hunt board, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, so there's 4 left. Yeah, well, we don't know where this one is. So I'll just leave that one for now. But these 3 I want to do. So, the Velkroy Desert, the Empty Hovel, and the Cattery, all in Dhalmekia. We'll knock those out one after the other. So here we are in the Velkroy Desert. Is that what it's called? Yeah, Velkroy Desert, and now we're just sort of... See, the village was that way, sort of more that way from the obelisk in the middle. The giant structure, it's not really an obelisk. But now we're going to sort of go the northern way in order to find one of the hunts that we're looking for here. So I'm just going to avoid all these... We haven't really fought these guys yet, so maybe we'll fight these sunhounds. Just to see what they're all about. And this is a blood fang. A couple different types here. And a wild knack. All kinds of different kinds of predators out here, huh? Different little canines. Let's see where we are on the map now. Yeah, so we basically want to go up to here. All the way up into this corner right here. Yeah, we've sort of been to the bandit area. In fact, yeah, why don't we just do this? Oops. We went to that bandit area ever so quickly, actually. So we have sort of been to this way a little bit. We just went right through it with our chocobo, like we're doing right now. There's a little something we can pick up on the way. It's probably like 10 gil. I think that's what it was last time. Steel silk. Alright, never mind that. Okay, so up here on the left is where the bandits were. That's where we got that guy's stuff. But now we'll go up this way. Aha! What's this I see? What's this large black mass? Fastitokalon. It's a giant adamantoise. Alright, let's see how we do here.
Looks like you're gonna need a bigger sword.
He hit us with a water cannon right off the bat. He's being tough on us. There, how'd that feel? Pretty fast turtle, huh? For a turtle, he's pretty quick. think I'll use a high potion. And sick Torgal on him a little bit. Water cannon. Not doing very good here. Look out for these little areas of water. This guy's tough. Yes. Boom. In the face. Oh, no, you don't. There we are. Finally avoided that water cannon. Alright, I'm starting to play a little more offensively now, so I think it's working out for us. Darn it, he got me after all. I was trying to avoid that. Oh well. There we go. There's a punch to the face. Well, he's almost gone now, so I don't think we don't have to worry about too much. So there we go. Not sure why we got a trophy for that, but oh, good. There's the Scarletite, so I think we can get the Excalibur now. Oh, that's good. Alright, but I do want to get 2 more marks that are here in Dhalmekia, but they're in the southern part. A little extra gil. Yeah, we need to go down here. Actually, this might even be faster. Let's go here to the jaw.
Come on.
So let's make sure that we're going the right way, first of all. Yep, so we just got to go up here.
Faster.
And this is a new area that we haven't been to, so hopefully it's not blocked, but let's take a little look. So I did look on a map of what area we want to go to here. Let's take a look at our map. Yeah, we're doing good. So we want to basically go up through here. And then we're going to take a right. Is it here? No, a little further. Yeah, so here's the limestone hot springs area. Alright, so here we go. So this is where we want to be. So this is sort of a new area. I think. Helldiver. And some plants. So I think we want to go this way. Yeah, we'll go this way first. We're going to go down the end of this long little stretch here. Got some sunhounds. I'm not worried about them. Some more desert roses. Alright, here we go. So this is, I think, the area we want to be. Maybe even a little further. Alright, so here we go. So this looks pretty good. So let's just...
Thanks, Gal.
Get off here and do the rest on foot. So there's a little area under here. It's... Wow, there's a really big one there. So where we go? Grimalkin, that's who we want. Fight. And I don't know about the other ones. I guess we can probably just ignore the other ones, or maybe we... No, we gotta do them all. So let's do these wild knacks. Once we kill his little minions, they'll probably come down. Yeah, if you can hit those marks right, those prompts correctly with Titan, he's definitely one of the stronger ones. Wow, there's a lot of marks on the screen right now. Yeah, there's a lot of these wild knacks. Where is he? Now, the big guy.
And then there was one.
That's right. Rolkin. Missed. Yeah, he's pouncing. Oh, he did actually get a good chunk out of us. Alright, now he's staggered. Chance for us to get some good damage in. Gotta get my ignition in at least once. Oh, he got me good. Now he's done for. He's staggered and he's low on hit points. He's done.
It's over.
And we got a Grimalkin hide with that.
That wasn't too bad, was it, Torgal?
Alright, so now we will call our Chocobo, and the other item, or the other hunt, is close to here.
Ready, go?
So let's just head back the way we came, and basically what we're going to do is go back the way we came, and then we're going to just take a right here. We want to go, we want to head to the Fields of Korova. So let's go there. We've never been there, so it'll be a new area for us to look around a little bit. Here's a little dead end. With some money. It's probably for just... There might be a reason this wagon is here. We'll have to wait. There might be a quest that'll take us to that little dead end or something. What's this? 25 gil. So, yeah, which way? It doesn't matter, it looks like. I'm just looking at a little map online. Here we go. Another little big open area with some new monsters, it looks like. Look at this thing, a bighorn. Well, this is like a little African safari area. Another bighorn. So let's take a quick look at the map. Here we go. We want to go over here to the empty hovel. So it's going to be more this way. What do we have here? Oh, a curl. Well, we'll leave the curl alone for now. Okay, this is good. We'll just get off here for now. Let's investigate the empty hovel here. Anything inside? Yes. Goblin coins. Wonder if the curl is the mark, actually. Desert roses. Oh, no, these guys. This is who it was. I think it was these bugs. Bad news. But it's only a C rank, so they shouldn't be too hard. We'll have to be using a lot of magic for this, I think. Well, at least we were able to stay on that guy. We're doing pretty good, actually, at staying up in the air. That one's just about done. Next. Right. We're doing pretty good here. We're kicking ass. Just one more left, I think. That's basically it. Gouge his eyes out. Done. So that's it. I think we did all of them. Yeah, well, we did take a lot of damage there. We're not feeling very good, but...
Good girl.
Let's just see what this item is over here. 3 desert roses. Alright, so that's it, guys. So let's take one last little look here. We'll be back to this area, no doubt. The Fields of Korova. What's down here? Vamer. Ald bids. Yeah, we're going to be back. We still have a lot of Dalmacia to explore. Including, we still haven't done up here, the northern deserts. So still, yeah. Still a lot to see. We'll take one last little quick look at the desert here. These Fields of Korova, they call them, I think. Some wild chocobos. Maybe I'll get a better look at that coral over there. It's just hanging out. Minding its own business. Hello. Just passing through. Yeah, this area kind of looks like Australia or parts of Africa. Okay, so I'll just meet you guys back at the hideout. Alright guys, well that's pretty much it. let's just head up here quickly and take care of a few little last minute things. Let me take one last look at the board. So I think there's one hunt left undone. I think we have to go really out of our way for that. I think we have to go into those, like, ruined, yeah, those ruins. I have to look into this one, but we'll just come back to that one. It's an S rank anyway, so we're going to want to kind of save that one so we're nice and strong. I wanted to make sure there wasn't any other quests we were missing by not looking at the map.
Anything catch your eye?
There is nothing available. Alright,
Always
that's what I
something
thought.
in there.
We should be able to get maybe another item.
Today, Clive.
Yes, we can. We can get this one, which is a High Cleric's Medallion.
You earned this. Best of luck out there, Sid.
And we'll take a look at what that does. Increases healing potency of high potions by 25%. There you are. Alright, so one last thing I want to do before we end things off, and that is talk to Blackthorn. Now that we got our Starletite. Or Starletite, I can't remember. And we should be able to, I think, get ourselves a new sword.
What do you need? What do you want?
So I guess it was this one. The Scarletite, yep. The Grimalkin hide and this Bomb Ember, the two that we just received. And a bunch of Wyrite. So let's take, so I'll look through all this. I mean, who wouldn't want an Excalibur, right? We gotta do that.
Should last you a good while.
I'm assuming there's nothing stronger than that. Let's just quickly look through. Yeah, that's the strongest thing. So there we go. We got an Excalibur. What's over here? Is there anything stronger here that we haven't already gotten? That looks fine. Yeah, we're good. All right, so we're all nice and strong now. And let's see if we can get a look at that Excalibur on our back. It's a pretty typical sword. It looks pretty much like the one that I have in Final Fantasy VII. Final Fantasy XI. Alright, so that's everything for today, guys. We've done a lot. So we've taken care of everything. So in the next episode, we are going to be leaving here, and we're going to be heading, following the main quest over here and heading this way through the Leighton's... What did that say? Leighton's Cleft. That's where we're going to be heading in next episode, right? But thank you all for watching today's episode. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel by clicking below. I'm Oko, and I'll see you guys all on the next episode of our playthrough of Final Fantasy XVI. Thanks for watching, everybody. Have a great day. Bye for now.